So the other day I saw this article about a young guy who lost $80,000 in crypto, and something about that article really caught my attention. Not the fact that he had been spending money that he did not have, but rather the fact that a 22-year-old spent $80,000 on crypto. So this instantly got me wondering how much people actually spend on crypto and how much should you really be spending on crypto every year. In this video I'm going to be addressing that and answer how much you should be spending on cryptocurrencies if you're in your 20s, 30s or 40s or even higher. Let's get right into it. But before I dive into specific age groups, it's essential to understand where I'm getting these sums of money from, because I'm not picking them randomly from thin air. So there is no right or wrong when choosing the amount of money that you are going to spend on crypto. You should really be adjusting your own crypto spending by your own personal economic circumstances. In other words, don't spend money that you can't afford to lose. Pretty simple. I'm going to dive into the average yearly spending on cryptocurrencies divided up by age groups. Let's get right into it. Now, if you're over 57 years old, you should be spending roughly $4,500 on crypto every year. Or that's at least the average spending on crypto by people over 57 years old. However, the term average is pretty tricky when talking about sums of money. Because, for example, if we have 10 different people in a group and one of them is Bill Gates, who hypothetically spends $10 billion on crypto every year, he probably spends all of it on meme coins. Anyways, the average for that group will be over $1 billion because we had one big spender, which was Bill Gates. And that's why it's important to also look at the median. And the median is when you place all the different sums of money that people invest on a line and then just pick the amount that's in the middle. And unfortunately, the survey that I found did not include a median spend, but I also found another article where they examined the average spend by age but with stocks. And in that article, the median was always 20 to 25% of the average. So then the median spend for people above 57 years old are between $900 and $1,100. And the median net worth for the same age group is $410,000, which means that people over 57 years old are spending 0.25% relative to their net worth on crypto every year. However, this age group does not really affect the crypto market that much, given the fact that they only make up about 1.22% of crypto buyers. So let's then instead focus at the age group that covers 4.93% of crypto buyers, which are the ones who are currently fighting gray hair and raising teenagers. People aged 41 to 56. Generation X. Wow. So if you are in this age group, you should be spending between $1,900 to $2,400 on crypto every year, which is the median spending of Gen X. However, the average spending is roughly $9,500, and the median net worth for this age group is $135,000. So in effect, Gen X crypto buyers are spending 1.5% relative to their own net worth on cryptocurrencies. The fact that Generation X spends more than the boomers on cryptocurrencies probably suggests that they maybe understand the technology better and therefore are more entitled to spend more money. There could also be a possibility that many of the Generation X crypto buyers got introduced to crypto from their kids. Let's now turn our heads to the age group that dominates the crypto market by being the majority of crypto buyers. The age group that is currently entering the midlife crisis and that will probably buy a motorcycle sometime soon. People aged 25 to 40 years old. But before I tell you the amount you should be spending, let me tell you about Bybit. If you want to start trading cryptocurrencies or switch to a better exchange, you can use my link down below in the description to sign up on Bybit. The Bybit platform is very easy to navigate, and if you use my link down below, you also receive a bonus just for signing up and trading some cryptocurrencies. For example, if you deposit $3,000 and trade for $6,000, you get $100 from Bybit for free. Now, if you are in the millennial age group, you should spend between $1,700 to $2,100 on crypto every year, or that's at least the median spend by people in this age group. The average spend is roughly $8,500, and the median net worth for this age group is around $90,000, which means that millennials are spending roughly 2.11% relative to their net worth on crypto every year. Now let's move on to the age group where some are still struggling with pimples and trying to make a living from YouTube. Generation Z, people aged 18 to 24. And when regular people think of crypto investors, they probably envision this age group. However, they would maybe be surprised to find out that Generation Z crypto buyers only make up roughly 18% of crypto buyers. And if you are in this age group, you should be spending between $1,200 to $1,500, which is the median spending on crypto by people aged 18 to 24. And the average spending is $6,120. I couldn't find any exact information about the net worth for this age group. I was only able to find a median that represented all people below 35 years old, so the real median might be a bit lower. However, the info I have suggests that people under 35 have a median net worth of $39,000, which means that crypto Gen Z buyers are spending 3.5% relative to their net worth on cryptocurrencies. So it is apparent that the spending in relation to the net worth is increasing by every age group we go down. And if I were to only be looking at the spending amount, then the older age groups would of course be the big spenders, because they have lived a long life and accumulated some money and hopefully a well-paying job as well, which of course is more uncommon to see with younger generations. Therefore, it's also important to look at the spending in relation to the net worth, because as we can determine, the younger generations are more prone to spend money on cryptocurrencies from what they have. For example, Dylan, who is 22 years old, is currently studying to become a lawyer, and he works a part-time shift at the local diner to bring in some cash. So Dylan likes to buy crypto, and he usually spends 5% of his salary on crypto, which is currently $40 with his current salary. Fast forward 5 years, and now Dylan is working as an amazing lawyer, making $10,000 per month, but he is still spending 5% of his salary on crypto, which now amounts to $500 instead of $40. So what I'm trying to say is that if the spending habits by the younger generations are going to continue, then the inflows to crypto will most likely be significantly larger than we've seen the past decade. But remember, these are my speculations, nothing is for certain, but please tell me what you think down below in the comment section of this video. Also, as stated in the beginning, the amounts of money that you're told to spend on crypto every year is actually the median spending by your age group, which means that it would be normal for you to spend that amount on crypto every year. However, you should really be adjusting your own spending to your own personal economic circumstances and never invest more than you can afford to lose. And this is of course especially important if you have a family to provide for. Now, I guess that you already hold some cryptocurrencies or are looking to buy some because you clicked onto this video. Anyways, whatever you decide to do, just remember to store your cryptocurrencies safely. You don't want to be emotionally destroyed because you lost all of your cryptocurrencies to a hacker. Instead, make sure to store them safely and they won't get stolen. Personally, I'm using the Tangem hardware wallet, which is extremely beginner friendly and also secure. You can get 10% off when ordering your Tangem hardware wallet if you use the code Tashi. Have you ever bought crypto from a sketchy TikTok? I hope not. Anyways, I was dumb enough to try it out, so watch this video right here where I'm doing just that. I'm buying cryptocurrencies from TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tashi. Goodbye.